New at 6, local officials are expecting this spring to be a top 10 flood event for the Red River Valley, saying at least 100,000 sandbags will be filled starting next week.
Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley was at today's Cass County flood meeting and tells us which areas officials say will need the most help.
The National Weather Service says after this week's storm of wet and heavy snow, flood levels will likely be similar to what we saw back in 2011.
We're right around 5 inches, just a little above. You add an inch and a half, and the 2011 flood occurred with roughly 6.5 inches of liquid precip around Fargo.
Kaiser says Harwood will see the brunt of this spring's flooding, with a 75% chance of reaching major flood stage at 91 feet. He says the town also has a 10% chance of record-breaking flood levels. The good news, Kaiser says the valley is quiet weather-wise for at least 10 days after this week's storm, and says because we were so dry last fall, there's room for the water in the ground, but that's only as long as our spring melt cooperates.
If we can melt slowly with that ideal melt scenario of 40, 45 during the day, 25 at night, and we kind of freeze thaw.
Officials urge homeowners to monitor what's happening in your backyard and report anything out of the norm before it's too late.
An ice jam at one of the rivers or one of the crossings can create, a rise of 3 to 4 to 5 feet in a very short period of time.
And they ask everyone to step up in the coming weeks by helping fill and place sandbags.
These are our neighbors.
Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
Sandbagging operations will begin next Monday through Friday at the North Dakota Highway Department office that's located at 1201 Main Avenue in West Fargo.
Officials say about 20,000 sandbags are needed for Fargo alone, 5,000 for West Fargo, and 60,000 for Cass County as a whole.